What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the HasanDaily broadcast coming to you live from gloomy California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today is a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Thursday. It's Thirsty Thursday, folks. That's right, and we're all thirsty. What happened to the suit guy? Okay, one day. We're doing one day without a suit, and now everyone's saying, what happened? Finally back to regular clothes. It's because I didn't have time. Suits in the laundry? No, suit's not in the laundry. It's not laundry day. Wait, what? Hassan the Hun claims to be a suit guy and then dresses like this. Bro, you gotta stop. Black coat, tall pants, blue socks, not dress shoes. Bro's doing all the wrong things. I worked in men's fashion. First of all, it's a navy. You're wrong. It's a dark navy sport coat. It's a light blue dress shirt. And it's a purple tie. This tweet has 0 likes. No, this tweet is wrong. It doesn't matter if it has 0 likes. 0 likes. It's not an anon account. It's probably, yeah, it's the chatter sent his own tweet, but I'm contesting it. And the reason why I'm contesting it is because I'm not angry or anything. I'm just saying you're objectively wrong. I know that the fashion guy on Twitter has been talking quite a bit about what kind of socks to wear. And like, I know that you either, with gray pants, you either wear gray socks, or with black shoes and black pants, you wear black socks. And most of the time you wear navy socks. That's what you're supposed to do. But I don't think Derek would have an issue with this fit, because this is not a suit. This is not like a full suit. This is a sports coat. Like, it's a blazer, sports blazer with a dress pants, like slacks. I wanted to do a little pop of color, but not like the annoying shit that people do. Like, the Trump administration has hella annoying sock game, and a lot of conservatives do that now, and I hate that. This is just a little pop of color, which suit guy says is appropriate. Also, never wear an Oxford collar with a tie. If I was styling Hassan, I put him in a wide French collar shirt with a Windsor or Balthus knot for the tie. Yeah, okay. I don't have that, okay? I don't have that opportunity. Like, I don't have an entire closet full of stuff. Black coat, tall pants, blue socks, not dress shoes. Bro's doing all the wrong things. I worked in fashion for years. 2 options to fix is 1. Navy sport coat with burgundy dress shoes and a belt. Black pants to match the coat with a black belt, socks, and dress shoes. Yeah, it's not. It's a navy. It's a navy coat. It just looks black. It's a dark navy coat. So this guy is wrong. Your Jamel Bowie style pivot has been something. Would have expected more avant-garde. I think Jamel Bowie's style is actually pretty good. He's very good at Polo Ralph Lauren, Americana. Like, there is a very specific fit. I would go so far as to say, as far as American fashion, Polo Ralph Lauren is it. That's it. Nothing else. There is nothing that comes close to Americana and its impact that it's had all around the world. And Polo Ralph Lauren is Americana. It's so unbelievable. No, not even Tommy Hilfiger. Nothing comes close. The reason why I say that is because even in Japan, Western fashion is pretty huge. The Americana style fashion is huge in Japan, and the notes they get is usually from Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren and Michael Kors are the 2 major American designers, in my opinion. Yes, but I think Ralph Lauren's like everyday wear is infinitely better. Japan does Americana better than America. They call it Amatora. Sure, whatever. I'm currently wearing all Polo Ralph Lauren, ironically enough. Yeah, RRL is what I'm talking about. RRL is the best, is the highest end of Polo Ralph Lauren. Surprised the little butthurt Moz didn't ban me for my fashion takes. Dog, what's wrong with you? Why are you trying to start a fight? Lolo getting timed out for my correct takes? No, you were just getting auto-modded. Vosh is more of a suit guy than you. Fossa bot timed you out. Cool, the timeouts for voicing my opinion on men's fashion has let me know that this isn't really a leftist space for open conversation here. I love Hassan, but apparently his mods love him so much they can't stand any criticism of his fashion. They will let chuds in here day after day, but Allah forbid I speak about his fashion choices. Surprised the little butthurt Moz didn't ban me for my fashion takes. What did we learn from this experience? Chatter, you sent me a link of your own Twitter post. I responded to it. I told you the areas that you were wrong on, or at least the areas where we have disagreement over. Because there is no like objective fashion rules, right? There are some things that are close. There are certain points, certain rules that you can point to, but you don't always have to follow through on. But like, it's incredible. I wonder Especially after that one like psycho who was like, oh, I was a 7-month subscriber and now I love this pedophile sex pest streamer who's my favorite now, and I hate you, Hasan, like I'm your biggest stalker. I wonder how many people actually literally just get like auto-modded by Fossobot because they said something, because they were like typing in all caps, like spamming in all caps or something. And then the automatic bot just like stopped them from writing for 35 seconds. And they were like, wow, fuck you, Hasan. I despise you now. I will be your enemy for the rest of my life. Like, dude, look at what you did here. You went through the many different phases of just like getting angry, taking it personally, and then, deciding that it was like the moderators that did this. It was not. It was just auto-modded. You got auto-modded because you were spamming. I just don't get it. Like, it happens sometimes, guys. It's not the end of the fucking world, Anyway, let's be chill. Let's be kind to one another, okay? Let's be kind to one another. Let's be chill. Let's be nice. Be nice to the mods. And be nice to one another. Why are you stealing the Jamel Bowie fit? Jamel Bowie did not fucking invent men's sartorial choices. I don't know what I hate more about this new meta. Like, when I make minor fashion decisions, people literally lose their minds over it for some weird reason. Half of the people are now saying you stole Nick Fuentes' fucking style. I saw that shit on my timeline. It was unbelievable. These little fucking dumbass booger-eating groypers think that like Nick Fuentes invented wearing suits. And then the other half are saying I stole Jamel Bowie style, which is a little bit more appropriate because like he does wear hats all the time with his like suits, and he has pretty good style. But yeah, there's nothing funnier. I saw one clip that went viral in the Groyper sphere where they were like, oh my God, he's just LARPing as Nick Fuentes. And it's really funny. It's really funny because they're saying I'm LARPing as Nick Fuentes because I'm talking about how America is losing the war against Iran. Dog, Nick Fuentes was basically protein in his fucking father's ballsack when I was talking about America's military ambitions, America being a paper tiger. I'm an anti-fucking imperialist, okay? Nick Fuentes was a baby, didn't know what the fuck Israel was, and I was out there an avowed anti-Zionist. The fuck do you mean? If anything, he's chimping my shit. Or what's the term? What is it? Like, copying? Is it biting? Aping. Clip chimping is chimping. Aping my shit. Or biting my shit. But yeah, it is very funny if you're an unbelievably stupid person and you're like, well, obviously, my favorite content creator invented suit wearing. It's really funny because it's like that meme, guy who's only seen one movie. I'm getting a lot of Boss Baby vibes from this movie. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're just telling on yourself that you're a fucking idiot. I'm getting a real Boss Baby vibe. Boss Baby is also what Nick Fuentes looks like. It's also funny because I openly talked about who got me to wear suits, and it was Zoran. If there's one guy who I've been stealing from, is Zoran Mamdani. I like that he was wearing suits, and he was more out there rocking the suits, ripping the suits. And I was like, you know what? I need to be a little bit more professional. Plus, I'm getting yelled at a lot by adults, by the elderly population and the media. So I must do something about it. As far as personal news goes, yesterday, as you guys know, I had a wonderful conversation, a 40-minute talk with Dr. Gabor Mate. And it was wonderful. It was fantastic. We can go back and look at it. It was so good. And I wish there was more that we could talk about. And I mean, there's a lot more that we should talk about, but I wish there was more time for us to talk. But yeah, there were some choice moments in the Gabor Mate conversation.
Let me ask you this.
Are you gonna? Oh no! This is what I was worried about. I watched you talk to Hasan Minhaj, and I was really worried you were gonna start tugging on some things.
Well, I'm only asking a simple question.
Okay.
Would you rather be illusioned or disillusioned?
I would rather be illusioned.
You'd rather be illusioned.
No, well,
you'd rather
sometimes
believe. You'd rather believe in fairy tales. Is that right?
Yes, but here's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'd rather hold on to hope.
Well.
And have a North Star that I'm working towards.
But would you rather have that hope based on reality or based on a fantasy?
true, based in reality, of course.
Okay, well then it's a good thing to be disillusioned.
Okay.
And you were disappointed by Super Tuesday. I wasn't. I never expected anything otherwise. I expected the Democrats to be Democrats.
Yeah, it's true.
This is so powerful. A little too short a conversation. Turning crumbs of hope into threads of possibility. Beautiful. Yeah. By the way, it was very hard to hear him on stage. Like, you guys don't understand. I was holding that shit together. I didn't want to say anything at the time, but it was unbelievably, because he's so soft spoken that I could not. All I could hear was like feedback.
And I think it's important to make sure that we are organizing with a purpose. Obviously, I'm a socialist. I'm an anti-imperialist, and that is my North Star for the most part. And I have seen at least some level of success trying to get people to hold on to little crumbs of hope, little crumbs of autonomy that they can secure for themselves.
I just wish you wouldn't call it crumbs.
Okay. What would you call it?
Threads.
Threads. Okay. Threads of hope.
That we can weave together.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
Threads of hope that we can weave together to build solidarity across the board, across the nation and across all nations, and hopefully present people with an alternative that they can subscribe to build a more egalitarian society.
Look, I salute you for
Threads that we can weave together was unironically one of the hardest lines I've heard in a long time, dude. Yeah. But like QAnon, you could bake a loaf of bread with breadcrumbs. In some moments, it was interesting because in some moments he was like somewhat pessimistic. And in other moments, he was much more optimistic and would criticize me for using pessimistic language. Dr. Mate likes you a lot. He doesn't talk like that to people as much. Wait, what do you mean? I think you guys are being parasocial. He was talking to me because I was on stage with him. You know what I mean? He little bro'd you. Guys, if there's a person who is, I'm not even worthy of being little bro by, Dr. Gabor Mate. I mean, he's the man. He's great. Anytime I talk to a socialist over the age of 50, they're like, what are you doing with this election stuff, man? Just give up. It's really funny. Giannis Varoufakis. Well, Giannis Varoufakis is like, bro, run for elections and also run in a third party. What the hell is wrong with you?